I may have not had audio on. Can y'all hear me? Cool. Okay. Somehow turned off my speaker. Oh, and I got my computer charging. Fantastic. We can have a class. All right. Uh, we'll get going here in about 30 seconds. Lots of good leg and back stuff today. Oof. All right, let's start. Nice and simple. We got toe circles going 5 each direction. From there, heels and toes together, knee circles. And shoulder rolls. 5 forward, 5 backwards. And follow that up with arm series. Nice and loose. Give yourself a big hug. And straighten it down. Try and keep the elbows locked out. Point the fingertips. Oh, what's up, Ron? Welcome. 90-90, swivel. And from there, Jefferson curls. Roll down nice and smooth and slow. Take your time. We got 3 passes. Once you got your 3 passes, let's get 15 jumping jacks. And follow that up with toe touchers. Push the hips back. Back stays flat. Get about 5 each side. And from there, going nice and wide with the feet. We got sunrise, good mornings. Take your time, trace out nice big circles. We'll get 3 each way. Big, slow circles. And then from there, we just go back to neutral standing. Settle into 5 squats. Whatever you got at the moment, we'll continue to open stuff up. Straight leg march. 5 each side. Starting to get a little bit more hip movement, a little more aggressive. And let's get 10 more jumping jacks. And follow that up with 5 more squats. Once you got your 5 squats, going for goat stretch. Settle in. I always like to try and be very deliberate with my breathing. Nasal breathing, of course. Get 1 nice long pass, some good holds. Oh, All right. Go ahead, grab a skinny band from there. We got some pull aparts. And dislocates. From there, let's step inside. Band shoulder tees for 15. Squeeze the abs nice and tight. Reach up overhead. Once you got 15 or thereabouts, you can go ahead, ditch the band, hang it back up. We're all done with the bands for the moment. From there, let's go slightly wide down for baby makers. Open up those hips a little bit more. Hips are down, chest is up. We got prayer squat. And squat out of it. Let's get 5 wide squats. Once you got your squats, trainers, let's grab 15 push-ups. Make them decently challenging. Maybe not quite automatic. Got to think about those last couple reps. Once you got 15 or thereabouts, flipping it over. We got trainer rows for 15. Same thing. A little bit of challenge. Pump up the arms, forearms, lats a little bit. Once you got all those, we're getting bird dogs. 5 each side. Getting some good squeezes, some nice long holds. As I reach out, I'm not necessarily trying to get any higher as much as I'm trying to get some length. Making sure I squeeze my abs up into my rib cage. I don't want a saggy belly. And you can kind of race through these and not feel a whole lot. But if you're really trying to squeeze, maintain that side-to-side awkward balance. Maintain some good clean lines. Present some good challenge to all the pieces in play. All right. Let's talk about some stuff. Head over, find a wall. Grab yourself just a quick 15-second wall sit. Settle in, find your feet. Make sure everything's sticking well. Just 15 seconds, nothing crazy. From there, let's get 5 more body weight squats. Let's throw a band onto our shoulders. Step inside. And let's get 5 squats resisted with the bands. I'm starting pretty mellow. I'm just grabbing kind of whatever's handy. You can, of course, elect to add more and more resistance as we go. Just kind of feeling stuff out. From there, grabbing the skinniest band. And of course, if the banded wall sit is not really the jam, that's totally fine. It could always be just a regular old wall sit. But we're trying for this small section of band. Once again, that is 1 big loop, 2 big loops, 3 tiny loops. Okay. Let's give that a shot. Let me get some time on the clock. Okay, so the way we're going to approach this is 1 minute banded here plus 30 seconds of max squats banded there. So this is basically going to be jump off the wall, throw that band off, throw the other one on, and then we're cranking away. So we'll have just like a little 10, 15 second turnaround. Okay, we'll feel it out as we go. So let's find that first wall sit. Get your feet all up and through the band, get it just how you like it, and we'll go in 10 seconds. Again, if the band is too much, that's totally fine. You can go just regular old wall sit. And we'll go in 10 more seconds. Give you guys a chance to get this first one all looking good. Okay, settling against the wall. And we're going in 2, 1, and here we go. 1 minute. Feet are flat. Quads parallel to the ground. Back is flat against the wall. I'm actively squeezing my glutes to drive those knees out. Band wants to collapse the knees. No good. Keep them driving out. "30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Let's see if we can turn that around in 15 seconds. Go ahead, throw the band off. Get your other band on, or you could add both those bands. That'd be totally fine. Find your feet. And we'll go in 3, 2, 1. And we got 30 seconds of as many reps as possible of banded back squats. 30 seconds, not a real long time. So cranking them out fairly rapid fire. Maybe you get 15, 20 squats. Another 5 seconds. And 2, 1. And relax. So for the next set, use what you've learned. Do you need more band than this? Do you need less band? Obviously, a little bit of fatigue that builds in. We'll figure it out as we go. We're going to go 4 times through the following sequence. Next is we're going mid-anchor, band, single arm row. And we're going to challenge ourselves here. It's only 14 each side. It's not a ton of reps. Considering sometimes we're doing 20, 30, maybe 35 reps. So I'm walking this back. These bands stretch to like 30 feet. So it feels like, okay, got a lot of resistance here, but that is the goal. If you've got your little PVC pipe handles, perfect time to use those. And we got 14 each side. I'm I'm going to sit down into it a little bit just to give myself a little more grounding and range of motion. And I'm going one at a time, 14 each side. Let's knock them out, guys. Should make this challenging. It should be tough to get all the way into that rib cage contact. If you're just absolutely cranking away on these, take a step back. That's totally fine. In fact, put my money where my mouth is, take a little step back. Oh, there it is. Oh, there we go. Somewhere in between. Sitting down into it just gives you better base, slightly more range of motion because you're kind of pulling it in towards that bit of concave. Once you got 14, go ahead and relax. From there, we're going to take the same band. You can, of course, switch it up if you like. We're going to go long bar. Rowing with a small detail, and I'll get up close so you guys can see this. But for now, I'm getting my band attached like so. You could go medium if you want. If you have your medium band attachment set up, that'd be totally fine. Okay, so the way this is going to work it's just making sure that I get a bit of rotation across the wrist. Obviously, my hands are going to stay fixed, but as I go out, my biceps are going to point a little more towards the floor, and as I come up, they're going to point more towards the ceiling. Okay, so I can kind of maintain that, but I'm trying to get a little bit of extra stuff across the shoulders. So my range of motion is going to look, I'm kind of turning it down, and then as I pull, my biceps turn up, as opposed to if I keep my biceps up the whole time. Okay, it's not going to be a ton of difference, but you'll feel just a little more activity across the shoulders as you reach out, turn those biceps down, and then pull through and pull the biceps back up to the ceiling. And we've got 20 reps here. Just checking you guys out, see how everything's going. So far, so good. It's going to get a little bit more into the upper back, possibly even be a little more bicep dominant as you row from this lower anchor. 20 reps. Once you got your 20, go ahead and hang out. Those are 3 movements. We're going to go back to the beginning, get 4 times through this sequence. Use what you learned from the last one. Good solid 1 minute on your wall sit. We'll get going here in about, 20 seconds. We're in no rush. Get your band donut. And find your wall in about 10. Same thing, 1 minute, hop off, ditch the band, banded squats, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, and here we, ow, wow. Here we go, find the wall. Go to your happy place, guys. You're trying to fire everything you can. You're driving yourself into the wall. You're driving your knees out. Your back is flat. Hands are off the lap. Let them dangle to the side. Put them up overhead. You can even put them out in front. That'd be totally fine. 20 seconds. Re-engage those glutes, squeeze. You got one more ½ inch. Knees could always go a little further out. 2, 1, and relax. We got 15-second quick turnaround to find our banded squats. Once again, 30 seconds, as many as you can. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. What'd you learn from last time? If you've got the same band, can you go a little faster? 30 seconds, not a real long time. Trying to scorch up those quads a little bit on the heels of that wall sit. Just 10 seconds to go. And 2, 1. Relax. Okay. Back to our little pull sequence here. We got stubby handles, pulling 14 each side, getting some good resistance on it. The last set was too easy. Take a step back. If it's too hard, just hang in there best you can. We got 14 each side. Oh, and actually, read that wrong. The next drill, it'll be more or less the same. A slight modification. What a difference one word makes. So the only difference on your long bar, forget everything I said in the last set. We're not doing that. We're going palms facing up, pulling like so. That's it. Pretty straightforward. Everything else is the same, just a minor change in the grip. Once again, we got 20 rows. Take a step back, pulling it into the belly button. This is almost certainly going to get a little more biceps in there. Be a slightly easier net position. Don't be afraid to walk it back a bit. Same kind of half-seated position. Squeeze those shoulder blades back behind you. Still the same rep count, 20 reps. All righty, 2 sets down, 2 to go. We'll head back to our banded wall sit plus banded squats. Hopefully you've got a sense on this, a tempo. Wall sit, really not much to it. Keep doing it. But that 30-second squat little finale afterwards is where you should be working hard, trying to burn out, get your 15, 20 reps or so. Okay, so we'll go in about 20 seconds. Get your loops on. All right, heading to that wall in 5, 2, 1. Find your feet. Slide into position. Final 10 seconds. 2, 1, and hop off the wall. 15 seconds. Quick turnaround. Hop into your band. Hopefully you've got a little cadence now. Feeling good about it. And we're going in 2, 1, and here we go. Trying to crank them out. Just 30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, relax. All right. Banded rows. I'm actually going to jump up a band. Really try and get after these 14. You do you, of course. Trying to get in there with a little bit of lower volume, all things considered with bands. Hey, there it is. All right. Same thing, 14 each side. Nice deep pulls. Enjoy that negative. Don't let that band snap you back to the wall. Give it like a solid 1 second. Once you got those, switching it up to your supinated rows. And we got 20 rows, pulling directly to belly button. 20 reps. Alrighty, guys, looking good with those rows. I like that nice, slow, patient, negative. Letting things creep into the bicep and lat. That's all good stuff. Okay, we got one more time through the sequence. Then moving on to something else. We will get our wall sit started in about 15 seconds. Band up, feet flat, find your wall. 2, 1, and here we go. Final one, guys. So sink in maybe an inch more than you're comfortable. Drive out those knees a little bit more. Make good on this last and final wall sit. 20 seconds to go. And 2, 1, relax. Okay. Hop out. Trying to find that other band. In about 5 seconds. Final set. Cranking them out rapid fire. And 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten seconds. And 2, 1. Whew. Relax. All right. Take a very brief moment, grab a sip of water, blot the sweat from your brow. We've got a spicy little squat sequence that will require the trainer. Actually, it's going to be all trainer.
Eric, are we not doing rowing? The back rowing thing?
Yeah, of course. Into your rows, guys. I was so looking forward to getting to that next set of legs. Okay. Final set of rows. Then we'll take, well, the other part of that very quick break, probably not necessary at this point. We'll just debrief and go. 14 each side. Nice deep pulls. Okay. Supinated bar rows, palms facing up, long bar. Find the belly button. We got 20 reps here. And then we will switch it up. All right. Take the other side of that brief moment. And get your trainer set up. You're going to want this on a fairly short setting. Well, I suppose totally up to you. I prefer it to be about waist height. It allows me to settle underneath it a little bit because one of our movements is going to be a trainer row. I like to be able to hang out down here so I'm not like dragging on the floor. So having your trainer set up like so. And grab a couple. Make sure you're anchored in. Feeling good. Okay, from there, we've got a squat sequence with 4 movements, 10 reps each. Our first one is a bag squat jump. 10 bag squat jumps. I toss the bag. I've got 10 body weight squat jumps. Then I hop into the trainer. Trainer is going to technically make it a little easier. I have a little feedback. I can yank down on this a little bit, find some balance. I've got 10 more squat jumps, and then I drop the trainer, and I've got 10 body weight squats. So 40 squats in all. The first 30 are jump squats of declining degrees of difficulty, ending with a set of air squats. Make sense? Let's do it. Grab your bags. We'll all be on a slightly different tempo here. Oh, why does this bag feel so heavy today? Ah, and you get some other options up in here. Okay, so on your own, guys, I'm gonna let you guys get started just so I can kind of holler them out as you go. Your first 10 are bag jump squats. Bag jump squats. So cranking away. Nice deep squat. Leap into the air. Fantastic. Once you got your 10, drop your bag. I didn't quite get 10, but just so we're kind of all together here. And I've got 10 body weight jump squats. Regular old jump squats, trying to get a little air time. Get those feet to leave the ground. Once you got 10, hopping into the trainer. No hesitation, guys, trying to settle right in. And I've got 10 trainer jump squats. This is going to allow you to get a little deeper, but then also just kind of give you some balance and feedback. We got 10 of those. As soon as you got your 10 of those, drop your trainer. And we got 10 air squats, regular old air squats. And we're going to go through the sequence a couple of times. So we'll link it all together nicely. Okay, once you got 10, go ahead and relax. Now we're going to hop into that trainer and get our 15 trainer rows. The idea is to make them as hard as possible. So you are swooping down underneath your trainer, or if you're an absolute monster on the pole, that's totally fine. You can give it a little bit of pause. So I give it a little bit of squeeze, slow, 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 squeeze, slow, slow, slow. So that'd be a way that you can also just kind of temper the difficulty. One way or another, we're at 15, you're making them as difficult as you can manage. Nice full range of motion. Good squeeze up top. Even give it a little hold. No downside there. Nice and slow on the way back down. Once you got 15, relax. All right, so just those two movements, or I should say two sequences. 1 down, 3 to go. Let's grab those bags whenever you guys are ready. The whole idea, and I'm going to do this one a little more live with you guys, is link them together. So you want to get those 40 squats done in fairly short order. So I'm getting my 10 squat jumps with the bag. Ditch it, squat jumps, body weights. Squat jumps, trainer. And no hesitation, right into your body weight squats. Oh yeah, that'll get the heart rate going. Get the breath going. Once you guys finish your set, we got plenty of time. Walk it off a little bit. We're trying to motor through that with some fairly peak effort. All right. Trainer rows in your own time. Take a moment. We're in no rush. We got fairly short conditioning, fairly chill overall. So put what you got into these rows and squats. We're getting 15 reps. Okay. 2 rounds down, 2 to go. Okay. Back to that squat sequence. We'll give it just a moment more to marinate. I'm going to get mine going in 30 seconds. By all means, knock them out. I just want a hair more rest so I can really knock them out. 10, 10, 10, 10. Link them all together. No hesitation, guys. That's where the gains come from. Go a little harder, a little faster than you want to. Rest, recover, do it again. Okay. Great news. We have 3 of those sets down. Just 1 more to go. All right. In your own time, guys. Trainer rows. Woo. Okay. All right. 1 more time through. Full license to finish your last set whenever you like. I'm going to wait 1 minute. Like to attack those sets. Okay. All right, guys. About 20 seconds. No rush, you do you. Take a little extra rest. It's fine. The goal is to crank out your 40 reps in as close a succession as possible. Go, guys. Final set. Let's get after it. Oh, mama. Good times. All right. Only thing left to do is hit those rows. Oh, man. Final 15 set of rows. Whenever you guys are ready. Oh, squats are brutal. Okay. Take a moment, guys. See if we can't get going here in about 1 minute. Very simple stuff. Wall sit, jump rope, trainer, row, hold. You can put your bags away. You can put all your bands away. Get yourself a jump rope. Once you got your jump rope, let's get 20 jumps. Just finding your feet, find your rhythm real quick. "20 jumps, piece of cake." Find your rhythm. Okay, 2 rounds. Very short. Whole thing's only gonna last 5 minutes. 2-minute wall sit, 1-minute jump rope, 30-second trainer row hold. 30-second trainer row hold is, just like it sounds, row, hold. Simple as that. 2 times through. 2-minute wall sit, 1-minute jump rope, 30-second trainer row hold. And we're going in. Let me get to the top of the clock. 30 seconds. Make your final adjustments, guys. Make sure your jump rope is handy. Trainer's just how you like it. All your footing is free and clear. We got a big wall sit to start. 15. 10. And hopping in there in 3, 2, 1. And here we go. Slide on down. We got 2 minutes. So I'm starting right off the bat a little less aggressive than my initial banded hold, just because I want to survive this whole thing. I don't want to come off the wall. Easier said than done, but that's the goal. So first things first, find some tension. If you need relief, scoot yourself up the wall. Try not to come off. Other than that, go to your happy place. Maintain your position. Flat feet, knees out, back flat. Closing in on 1 minute. Make any adjustments you need to. We're in it for the long haul. If you drop, quick rest, pop back up into it. Give yourself a 10 count in your head, try and get back up. Whew. Oh boy. Scooch, scooch, scooch. All right, home stretch, 30 seconds. Ron, you all right? Give me a thumbs up. Just waiting for the next thing. Okay. I get it if your legs are a little shot. All good. 10 seconds. Oh, man. Coming right off and finding that jump rope in 3, 2, 1. Whoo! Try not to hesitate. Find your jump rope. Start jumping. We got 1 minute. We're going through the sequence twice. Minute on the jump rope. "30-second hold on the trainer. 2 more minutes on the wall. And then we're basically home free. 20 seconds on the jump rope. Keep jumping. 10. 2, 1. Drop the rope. Find your trainer. Hop in, no hesitation. Row hold. Keep it pinned to your rib cage. Short time, 15 seconds. Head back to that wall sit in 10. 2, 1, and back to the wall sit. If you're a little slow to the wall sit, I'm not mad at you. Just get there as soon as you can. Settle in. 2 more minutes. Already 12 seconds down. Time flies. Whew. Go a little less aggressive. Still benefit from it being a bit higher. It's going to be more of your endurance sit, so to speak. Oh, this one's pooping out rather quickly. Hang in there best you can, guys. As long as you maintain some tension, you're doing the right thing. One minute down, 1 minute to go. Hang in there. 30 seconds. Fight through the burn. It's temporary, guys. We're almost there. $15. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and pop on off the wall. Find your jump rope. The worst of it's behind us, guys. Just trying to commit to that jump, commit to those rows. Almost there. "30 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Trainer row hold. Find your contact. Ten seconds. 2, 1, and relax. Let's immediately find the ground. Get some relief on those quads. I am sitting on my own heels, toes are tucked underneath. And this, my quads are so pumped up, this is enough. But if in time, you can get a little bit back while still keeping the abs and butt tight. We don't want this to go into the low back. We want it to go all into the quads and hip flexors. And we'll do just this and one other thing. Took us a little longer than I anticipated on the timeline, but I'll get you guys out of here in just a moment. And from there, let's go back to standing. Grab that trainer. Let's get a standing puppy dog. Open up the lats. Did a fair amount of pulling as well. Trying to drop the chest and the head. Relax into it. Nasal breathing if you're not already. And relax. All right. Fantastic work, guys. That was deceptive one on the quads. I was looking at it tonight going like, oh, should be light work. Good. Nice, easy Monday. Oh, no such luck. Well done, guys. Have a good night.
Thanks, Alec.
Ron, I can't hear you. I don't know what you're trying to say. See you, Nitin. Thank you. See you, Vaughn. Have a good evening.